Alright, just stopping right here before you even start the video. Every video is going to come with a disclaimer, so feel free, if you've already watched this disclaimer, to skip ahead into the actual episode. All the information that you see in this video, in this episode today, has been taken from Don't Go to the Cosmetics Counter Without Me, 9th edition. This was written by Paula. Her full name's right there, and her Paula's Choice research team. Paula's Choice is a pretty well-known and trusted skincare brand. I've taken parts from this book that I found most interesting and intriguing that I think deserves to be known, so hopefully you're interested as well. I might turn off comments if I haven't. Please be respectful in the comments and realize that this is not my research, and this book was made in 2015, I believe. So some of the ideas, they may have changed, they may have introduced new research. I can't, go too far depth into that, but just be mindful of that and enjoy today's episode because I sure enjoyed learning and creating it. Hello all you shining stars, and welcome to my channel, Shining Stars Soup. In today's episode of the Soup Bowl Skincare Sundays, we're going to be, this is episode 3, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about what to avoid in your skincare. Again, if you watched the disclaimer or you didn't, all this information is what I got from the book Don't Go to the Cosmetics Counter Without Me, 9th edition. Alright, so number 1, most important point, all these points are important. It's important to know what your skin doesn't need. Products claiming to control oily skin often contain ingredients that make skin even more oily. Products claiming to be oil-free often contain ingredients that will make your skin feel greasy. And products claiming that they won't cause breakouts may contain pore clogging ingredients that will actually make your products worse. It's really, I think the main point of this one is that you really have to be mindful of those marketing terms, oil-free, this is going to, clear your breakouts. Again, it's just a matter of actually turning the ball around and looking at the ingredients. Alright, so that was number 1. Number 2 is irritation and inflammation is your skin's worst enemy. They really emphasize unprotected sun exposure. So of course, going outside without wearing any sunscreen, hot water, and applying skincare products that contain irritating ingredients generate an inflammatory effect. For us oily skin ladies, irritations trigger nerve endings in the pores that activate a hormone called androgen, which is a hormone that increases oil production. I didn't know this personally because I often will wash my face with hot water to open my pores up. I don't remember where I heard it from, but you hear information passed down, whether you're watching a show or you hear it from a relative, wash your face with hot water to open up those pores, let the good ingredients in. No, that's not a good thing, and it kind of makes sense. Yeah, so that was one up for me. That was kind of like I will start washing my face with lukewarm cold water, and we'll see how that does. Number 3 is, although we may not see the damage, it doesn't mean it isn't there. Damage may still be taking place from what we put on our skin. We just can't see it until years later. Another good example of this is if you're sitting in a room with the curtains drawn to let the sunshine in, you are still getting the damaging rays of the sun through the window. So again, it's basically telling you that you want to make sure you're wearing sunscreen every day. Every day. All right, number 4 is that fragrance in products is a big problem for the skin. You need to be leery of products that have fragrance high up on the ingredient list. Rather that fragrance is synthetic or natural, it can still cause irritation that can damage healthy collagen, and unfortunately a lot of skincare products do have fragrance. It's very hard to get unscented products, but just be mindful when you're reading the ingredients where they list fragrance on that list. If it's closer to the bottom, then, maybe that's something, right? What do you do when everything contains fragrance, right? You could draw the line somewhere. In my opinion, I didn't write the book. Number 5 is, fun fact of the day, everyone has sensitive skin. Regardless of your skin type, it is recommended to treat your skin as gently as possible and avoid things that cause irritation as much as possible. Seems like a no-brainer, but I mean, beauty companies are very good at their marketing. They're very good at hyping up things and making you want to go buy things, even though, it's not good for your skin. Number 6. I'm on number 6. I don't know why that says 8 in my list. This one's an important one. This is the main what not to use on your skin. So the prime offenders. Now, I will be listing them down here with my little stars. It is very possible that I'm going to have some spelling mistakes because I'm just copying this from a book. So I do apologize if you see any spelling mistakes. You need to stay away from abusive loofahs or scrubs, such as aluminum oxide crystals. Aluminum, and I do recall seeing this ingredient somewhere. I just don't remember where I saw it, where the scrub had aluminum oxide crystals. It might have been Dr. Brandt microdermabrasion, walnut shells, or pumice, toners containing alcohol, menthol, witch hazel on its own, so you don't want to use witch hazel on its own. And fragrances. Another interesting one is bar soaps. You do want to stay away from bar soaps. I know my grandmother is very old-fashioned. She washes her face with bar soaps. It's not recommended. And hot water, which was mentioned, saunas and steam rooms as well, are not that great for your skin. But I've definitely used some of the products. St. Ives makes a walnut scrub that says it's good for sensitive skin. It's like, this is safe for sensitive skin, this little walnut scrub. It's not. It's a lie. It's such a lie. And lastly, to wrap up this video, this is going to be one of my shorter videos of the episodes because next Sunday's episode is going to be a long one. Just putting that out there. Number 7, the alcohols to avoid in skincare. Now for this one, this is where you're going to see the stars. I'm cringing because in my last video, I already did a declutter, and it turns out I may still have products that I still need to declutter. I have to kind of go back on my last couple episodes there. I didn't want to refilm, and I didn't want to edit it. I found an ingredient that I thought was alright. Well, it is alright, but according to this book, it is not actually alright. Like, it is an alcohol that it won't burn you or eat through your skin, but it's not good in skincare. And Lacombe had this ingredient a lot. SD alcohol, alcohol denatured. I looked it up. I looked it up on Google before I had actually filmed those other 2 videos, And I didn't realize that even though it says it's safe to use for skincare, it's actually not recommended, and that alcohol denatured. Or is that alcohol right there? I'll just put that there. I think that's hydrogen peroxide. I could be wrong, or rubbing alcohol. But I've seen skincare that has that. But steering away from that, cereal alcohol is not a problem for the skin. But that one, the isopropyl, is a problem for the skin. Other irritating ingredients include peppermint, menthol, eucalyptus fragrances, citruses, lavender, and sodium lauryl sulfate. But sodium lauryl sulfate is fine. So this one right here, I'll put in little stars, is not safe. But this one, with my little stars that I did in editing, is safe. Alright, so I'm wrapping up this, the Soup Bowl, episode 3, what to avoid in your skincare. Next Sunday video is going to be a very long one, but a very interesting one that's filled with eye-opening information, and that's going to be all about skin types and needs. And I have no idea how long that's going to be. Alright, so I'm wrapping up this, the Soup Bowl Sunday. I'm used to saying, what's the soup Saturday? The Soup Bowl Sunday, and we'll see you next Sunday. See you next Sunday. Thanks. Have a good day.